Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, Monday night, here on Kids on Bikes. So thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone, to our creepy little experiment that was going to just be one episode. But now we're telling a story. It's fun. It's fun making stories out of nothing. And most of the story in this show comes from you. So thank you for that. We appreciate it. I was just looking through, making sure I hit as many of the rumors and evidence tonight. There's just so much good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. Some stuff I think I've hinted at and people haven't caught that I've hinted at because it's not marked as covered yet. So I'm excited to kind of dive back into some of those.
Look like the back of a passport.
So, Miss Sarcasm says, first live episode of this for me. Well,
nice.
Miscellaneous Sarcasm? I think that's what that stands for, MISC Sarcasm. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to the first live experience. Now, I will say, these shows are best experience live. I encourage you, I beg of you, watch these shows live, join in the chat room, and talk to your fellow viewers. Theorizing and having fun with your fellow viewers is kind of what this show is all about. These programs that we put on are built in real time with audience interaction. So the more you interact with the chat and you all kind of share ideas together, the more you'll see your ideas often end up in the show, breathing into this world. That's what these shows are all about. So watching it live is the way to do it.
Word.
So, I'm going to go really quickly through how you interact with this show. Now, obviously, we are an independent studio. We film this out of where we live, and we are kept alive by your generosity. You basically allow these shows to exist, and we do that through interactive experiences, and that is an experiment in and of itself with storytelling, and it's been a really fun one since we started this channel. So the ways that you can interact with the story are for $10. You can give one of the players at the table a token. These tokens allow them to add a number to their roll. Say if they're one under and they have a token, they can boost that roll to then succeed. Very much needed. Very much needed, those tokens. For $25, you can add evidence to an existing rumor. Now, if you join our Discord, you will find that there is a KOllOK 1991 room, and you can see all of the rumors that have been given so far, and you can add evidence to those rumors. You can basically say, here's a little bit more towards that. And rumors in this town, the town of Undecided, are helping generate the story as it's happening live. Your rumors are getting into my head. It's really funny how this is working, because even the rumors that every 500 a rumor comes true, officially comes true. But even the ones that don't officially come true, they're all, once I see them, they're in my head.
Yeah.
And I immediately start working them in weird ways. It's been interesting to see how that works, because that's not something I planned on. It was going to be kind of like, well, I'll pick one at 500 and it'll become true. But just by reading them as they come in, naturally...
You've done a really good job suturing in stuff.
Start going
and so, like, as things are happening, I was like, that's probably a thing.
Yeah, but like, some of them are so good that I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
These guys are killing it.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job helping build out the town of Undecided. Now, this is all kind of an experiment of the system. We are telling a full story here, so that's really fun that we get to tell a full story within this system. But it's building up to the next show, KOllOK 1991, that will be starting probably next month, and it will be different. The system will be different. We like to, in these tests, push the system as extreme as we can to see what's working, what's not working, and then whittle it back down. So now is the time for you to get crazy. You get to go crazy on this. So for $50, you can create your own rumor, #rumor, and add it to the town. Those rumors, like I said, like there's some great ones in here. Like there was one last week that said Lucas was adopted. If he wasn't, his name would begin with T, like the rest of the kids in the family.
It's brilliant.
You know, and like one of my favorites from a while back. The last park ranger started hearing voices in the ranger station. They found one day rocking in the corner with blood coming from their ears, a bloody ice pick by their feet, mumbling, "I still hear them. Why can't I make them stop?" Now we know that that was Justin, and he's such a poor soul.
I was thinking about that afterwards. I was like, wait a second, that's messed up, because sweet, poor Justin literally goes insane and kills himself.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that whole, like, the T one for the adoption thing is that on the character sheet of, like, so I just copied this character sheet down. We're just playing generic characters that came with the game. It's Tanya, Tammy, and Teresa are my sisters, but this character's name is Theodore, Teddy. So, like, I do have a T name, but
but you're Lucas.
But for this, we said, like, we'll play our own names.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we did not turn off the music on the single streamer station, so those are going to be popping up in chat throughout the whole show. I can just vamp Amir if you. All you got to do is hit pause on it, and it should stop the in-chat notification. The other thing is for $75, or basically every $75 earned, you all get an energy token.
Oh.
I am starting you this week, as I promised, with all of the energy tokens that you ended with last week. But I'm also starting you separated this week, so you can't even use them.
Boo.
Wait, but in this world, I thought our powers.
That's true. Your powers could probably work
Yay,
independently.
happy again.
Because you could speak to each other no matter the distance mentally. Used to. There will be some changes to that today.
Do physics work differently in hell?
Are we in hell?
Are you in hell?
We gotta get back to the island, guys. We gotta get back to the island.
We have to go back.
And every $75, they get a psychic energy token. Now, what psychic energy tokens are in this system is it's a way for them to use their superpowers. Each of them has a superpower based on something that happened in the world, some sort of experiment, something that went wrong, and they all have now unlocked these abilities, and they can only use them when they use these energy tokens to do it. Now, you guys didn't use them much last week. Didn't really break into your superpowers last week. And for $100, you can add an NPC townie to the game. These townies end up becoming a part of the world. They now exist within this universe, and they are the most influential for sure. For instance, Amira, who is Lucas's girlfriend,
Nice.
is now a huge part of the story. Huge part of the story. So your addition of these NPCs help really, really round out the story. It's a really great thing.
Shovel's still going strong too.
Yeah, the shoveler, he's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, Shoveler's in there. I think that's all of my announcements. Go to oneshot.straylogic.com and you can interact with those things if there's any more questions you have about how to interact financially. And your tips, your support. We've already had some come in. Thank you, Draco67. Thank you, PRFan2002. And thank you, WinstonEXE. Your support allows us to pay the people at the table, to keep the lights on, to pay Amir for running the board. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. We should talk contracts with you soon. This is an unpaid position.
Welcome to LA.
Have you heard of interning?
Yeah. It's great experience.
When we told you salary, we meant
Great for your
salary
resume.
intern.
Yeah.
So basically, you all keep this channel alive. It is a live Kickstarter, and
Thank
your
you.
support keeps it going. So please do keep those tips rolling in, keep those subs rolling in, and make sure to tweet out about the show. Now, before we let you guys do your journals,
Can I say one thing about
We're
what you
doing
said?
journals this week?
The more that you guys tip is the longer that it encourages them to keep this show going. And I want this show to keep going.
It never stops.
Just keeps going forever.
Because I like how it's a one shot. And what are we in our like 6th week?
Yeah.
now?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a one shot. I mean, it still is a one shot. It's a one condensed story
Sure.
that just keeps growing because they keep adding characters and stuff.
And it's great.
We just had a new rumor coming in. Yep, great. Okay. Yep, that's easy to work in considering it already happened.
Tight.
Before you all go into your journal entries, I will let you know it's been 5 days since our last time together as a group here in story time. Not too long after Isaac revealed himself in his tidy whities and Amira challenged. Oh, okay.
It begins.
And thus.
Okay, it's Pandar. I will find a way to work that in. Okay, let me make a note because I'm gonna have to go to that right when we start.
I feel like somebody's about to have a bad day.
I swear if it's me.
What will you do, Lucas?
So-
that empty threat.
So,
Buy more suits.
not too long after you started to put some of these things together, or after Isaac put them together for you, Lucas disappeared along with Amira. Gone. Your psychic link to Lucas also silent. You have not heard from Scott in your head since your time in this realm. Isaac believes that you are now in a realm that's kind of adjacent to the one you were just in. The same but different. Isaac has promised you he will find Lucas, and he will find a way out of this. You all agreed to kind of continue on with life until then, as there was not much you could do. This world does seem to have its limitations, as it feels like the real world. You can get hurt. You can feel anything as you would in the real world itself, so, you know, you have to be careful. Like I said, it's been 5 days. I'm going to let you all go through your journals and let me know what you've been up to in those 5 days. We'll start with Mylin. If you have any questions for me as you're filling out your journal, let me know, and I can fill in some of those blanks for you.
I have a question. Do I have a home?
You have a foster home.
Okay.
You have a foster home. Now, you did not remember who your foster parent was, and your auntie, your friend that's not really your friend, who got you out of school, just happened to drop you off at this place after the mall.
Okay.
You were greeted, of course, and you kind of put two and two together that this must be your foster family.
Okay. Dear Diary, it's been, I don't know, like 5 days now that we've been in this stupid garbage hell world where apparently I'm poor and stupid. In addition, I have a terrible foster family that I don't even know. Like, I have a foster brother and sister, apparently, but none of them even seem to notice that I'm there. So, except to be mean to me. I've been attending these remedial classes, which is fun, not. And for whatever reason, it is freaking freezing in this stupid dimension. Like, and nobody else notices, and I don't know why, and it's really, really annoying. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. I feel like I have the crappiest power that is completely useless. Like, who wants to fly in the cold? And yeah, life's just awesome.
Great.
Kill me.
I feel like you've had that journal entry before at one point in your life.
That felt real.
Lucas, you've been trapped in a room. You don't know how many days it's been. It's really hard for you to gauge time as there's no windows. This room is basically just an arcade room filled with pinball machines, old arcade classics, and every couple hours, Amira appears in this room. This room does not have doors. She just appears. She sets the high score on every one of the machines and challenges you every time to a game. Outside of this room, you hear large animal noises, screams every night, music. But that's about all I can tell you. Why don't you fill me in on the rest with your journal entry?
Dear Diary, I don't think I like being in love. It seems I've been kidnapped by a woman named Amira. She's my girlfriend. I'm stuck in a room. It's not my least favorite room because there's arcade machines, but I don't know how to get out. She's not very good at Galaga. Her score is pretty trash, but I'm afraid to beat it because I think she has evil thoughts about killing me, which makes breaking up with her complicated as well. I might have to use my powers to do something bad to her, or hopefully I can think of something better, because it's sounding pretty scary outside, and I really think I need to get out of here before I get hurt. Also, I think my friends are probably missing me because we're not as good if we're not a team. That's it.
You wrote "that's it"
Yeah.
at the end of that. Great. So that is the update on Lucas. Malika.
Dear journal.
Well, let me fill you in on something real
All right.
quick. After you left the mall,
Oh my god, the
you didn't really know where else to go, so you took the truck back to the ranger station. Justin was there. He didn't really say much, but he's been really weird around you lately. Doesn't seem to trust you anymore. I've also noticed he doesn't bring his lunch to work with him anymore. He eats a really big meal every morning. A really big dinner. So, go ahead. It's been 5 days.
Dear Journal, I was thinking maybe I would get to know Justin over this past week, but he hasn't been saying much. I think the banana and the peanut butter and jelly sandwich has something to do with it. I think I'm gonna try to make it up to him by making lunch for a week. Otherwise, I don't know. Or maybe I gotta explain shit to the principal. Otherwise, I don't know. Lucas is gone or something. I don't know. Another thing I want to try is the light. I'm gonna try that today. I have this feeling that we're not supposed to use our superpowers because we start bleeding out of our noses or our ears. But I'm getting desperate, and sometimes the light is another way to see into another world or dimension or imagination. Maybe we're stuck in somebody's brain. Also, something that I noticed around town that kind of worries me is kids are doing some kind of weird drug, and drugs are bad. Rangers should do something about that.
Okay. Bert, in the time since the mall, you've just tried living a normal high school life. Outside of selling drugs, of course.
Of course.
You've noticed that if you don't keep up with the demand, continuing to pump out the drugs, that it starts to put you in danger. People get antsy, start asking questions, wondering when you're going to fulfill their orders. But also in this realm, you're the star quarterback. And at first I think you thought there might be some perks to that, but you realized you're the bully. Everyone that you used to consider kind of another seems afraid of you. People seem excited to see you, but it doesn't seem real. It all seems a little fake. So, what do you got to say in your journal?
Dear Journal, it's been strange having to interact with people. Normally, I spend a lot of time by myself, and here it seems like I'm popular, but not. It's like a strange feeling. Also, I guess I play sports now or something. That's cool and all, but I really don't know anything about it, so I've had to use my powers for the Friday night game as little as I could to kind of push that ball farther. Interesting, though. Apparently, I got some sort of clout or intrigue, interest from everyone else in school as I started wearing Lucas's not Lucas's bot, but my zoot suits to school, and seems like everyone's wearing them now. It's become very popular. It's strange, though. I don't know what that means, because I don't know. It's all different. I don't like it. Speaking of Lucas, no one seems to know where he's at. It's been difficult. Isaac says he's on it, but I don't really know how I trust that kid. He was the one that kind of got us all here. So, as of now, we're supposed to just stay low, but I really know how to have a low profile when I'm apparently a drug dealer. Even more alarming is I guess I'm a bully. That's been weird, but I guess maybe it says something about me. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on with this until something goes wrong. But
I love how much people write "I don't know" in their journals.
IDK. It's IDK. Anywho, XOXO.
G to G.
We've got nothing to prove in our journals.
Lucas. The machines boot up. You hear that now familiar sound, As the machines start playing their 8-bit music, the lights turn on. You've been left in the dark for hours, but you know she's coming. This always happens just moments before she appears. You hear from the other side of the room, Lucas! Lucas, I expect you to be waiting for me.
I'm here.
What are we going to play today? What am I going to win
Centipede?
today?
We haven't done Centipede yet.
I'm really good at Centipede.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be tough.
I don't know.
We'll
You
see if
haven't
you can
seemed
beat
to
me.
be much of a challenge so far.
Maybe I'll win this one.
She kind of smirks at you as she goes up to the machine. She hands you some quarters. She takes them as well and puts them in. She starts to play, and her back remains turned away from you. She's only focused on the screen. She doesn't seem to pay much attention to you at all when she's in this zone as she's playing a game. She's focused and locked in, and she is good. You think she's trash. She is actually pretty good. She's obviously spent a lot of time obsessing and thinking about these games. But she seems to be kind of ignoring you each time. Would you like to pry? Would you like to talk to her?
So, where are you from?
Why? What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm from here.
Me too.
The school's pretty small. I've never seen you at school.
I mean... yeah, I guess not. It's complicated.
Like, you can enter rooms without a door complicated?
This isn't a room.
Hmm,
You know that by now.
right. So, how old are you? While I'm talking to her, I want to be looking for, like, power outlets. Like, are these machines plugged into something?
Can you roll your brains for me? Difficulty of 7.
I'm pretty stupid. Let's see if I can get a 7 on a D8.
You have 6 tokens.
I'll use... Oh, I can declare after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. I'd have to use all 6 to succeed. Or 5, I guess.
Do it.
No. No.
You're looking around the room. It appears to you that these machines are just running. You don't see any power outlets, but you're not really an electricity expert, so... your dad won't even let you hook up the VCR.
So, yeah, so how old are you? Because I'm 14.
No, you're not,
Yeah, see, how do you know that?
because you're clearly not 14.
I haven't hit my growth spurt yet,
You won't for a while.
he says out of character.
Wrong show, Lucas.
Whoops. Okay, but do I have any energy tokens? Or do we?
Yes, you do.
Do it.
So, you're pretty good at video games. Is that...
I spent a lot of time in the arcade when I could.
Did you die?
I wanted to hang around you because it reminds me of before everything happened, but your ignorance is starting to bore me.
Well, I think you're stupid.
She stops and turns and looks at you directly in the eyes. You take a little pause as she just stares right through you. You really think that?
Yeah, I do. I think that you're just a big bully.
She completely turns away from the machine now and steps forward towards you, getting right up in your face.
You're afraid of the truth.
What's the truth?
I'm better at all these games than you. 'Cause you're stupid.
That's the truth? That you're better at these games than me?
Yeah.
Then why have you been losing, Lucas?
Because you act like you're gonna hurt me if I don't. And that makes you stupid. That's why I act stupider than you.
You really have no idea what's going on?
I mean, I'm trapped in a room.
It's not a room.
I'm trapped in a thing. And you're some sort of weird demon thing. And we're dating. And I think that's all pretty stupid.
She's starting to get mad at me. You're kind of hitting a nerve here because she does think this is stupid.
Who?
Me. Now me. Not this me.
So I'm trapped in your head? Is that what you're saying? Am I one of your thoughts right now?
No, you're you. I'm me. Just when you stop reminding her how good it felt before it happened, she won't have a use for you anymore. And I worry about what might happen to you when she doesn't have a use for you anymore.
Mind suggestion.
Walk me through it. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to think about all of the happiest thoughts that life has to offer while saying I'm the most useful person on the planet. And I'm saying this to Amira.
Okay, you're gonna roll 2d4. Difficulty of 8.
Wow.
You have 14 energy tokens. It will cost you 1 just to attempt.
Well, I will use the 1 to attempt. That's a 3.
Ooh.
Looking good so far. And a 2.
Halfway.
So I could use 3 energy tokens to succeed this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that. You guys cool with
version
that?
of succeed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Don't make
So-
her angry.
You reach out your hand for some reason in front of you like you've seen in the movies. As she looks at you and kind of smirks. What do you do? What are you doing? And you reach out and you haven't done
Puppies,
this.
laughter, flowers.
Literally, puppies start to fill the room. Flowers start to bloom out of the machines. And multiple versions of you appear at each arcade machine as you hear the sounds of high score going off on each machine. High score, high score, high score, just all around as you are yourself cheering. There's hundreds of you now in this small space. Stop! What are you... You're gonna make her angry! Stop! What are you doing? Cut 2. Mr. Hemp's band class. Bert, Mylin, you share this class. No, Mr. Hemp, primarily, that's Charlie C. Hemp, primarily focuses on the percussion session. That's all he's really good at. And he's been leading you through just some simple timing runs, but you both have managed to sit together for this class. It's the first, you only have this class once a week. This is your first chance you to have it. The second you two kind of sit together at the beginning of class, everyone around takes notice of this. The fact that you, Bert, are sitting next to Mylin is something that everyone takes notice of.
Sure.
And has been talking about and whispering about the entire time. Something even Mr. Hemp himself kind of took notice of.
Mr. C Hemp.
Mr.
Charlie
C Hemp.
C Hemp.
Yeah, Charlie, see him.
If you say that all together.
I understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You're rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and out of nowhere, you start to feel this kind of intense pain spike into your heads. The two of you, the rest of the room does not seem to react to this. And you are greeted with a flash, an image of a room filled of Lucases, all cheering each other on, playing hundreds of arcade machines. Just a flash. The image subsides. The pain goes away. Bert, Mylin, something you'd like to share with the rest of the class?
I just, can I use the restroom? Can I please be excused real quick? I need to, sorry, I need to drink some water.
I guess it's your first. Yeah, let me write you a hall pass. We'll get on that. Are you sure you're okay? You seem to be something. Something happened to you too? The whole class is staring at the both of you. You don't know how long that vision lasted, how long you were kind of in your own head.
Oh, I just had one of my brain episodes again. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Brain episode.
Yeah, you know, like when it happened before and my aunt had to come pick me up where my brain hurt.
I don't know what
From
you're
the
talking
stress.
about. Does anyone know what Mylin's talking about?
Actually, I think I need to go. It might be, and I kind of. How far away am I from him?
I mean, you're kind of in third row.
Sure.
He's
Can I?
up in
Can
the front
I?
of class.
Can I just come up there? I just like get up and start walking over.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not supposed to say this because the coach doesn't want me to like make a big deal of it, but I don't know if it's like concussion related, so I should probably go see the doctor. But we like don't tell anyone that, because then they're gonna pull me from the game.
That's a serious issue.
Yeah.
You know, one time when I was in marching band, I tripped over a tuba player, hit my head really, really hard. Bass drum. You're gonna
It's
want
like
to get
the
that
same
checked
thing.
out.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
want to get that checked out.
Getting hit by yeah.
You probably shouldn't play this week.
Well, let me go. Let me just go. Can I check it out and then?
Yeah. It kind of hands you the hall pass. Just, you know, take it easy.
Yeah,
Bert.
yeah.
Take care of
yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
okay?
Sorry about not hitting that on time. I just.
No, I understand if you haven't. I mean, that makes total sense. You
Yeah,
should definitely get
yeah.
that checked out.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Okay. All right. Everyone else, let's get back to it.
As I'm walking out, I'm gonna shoot Mylin like a look, like.
And I'm gonna be like, you know we have telepathy, right?
As soon as I'm outside the door. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That makes sense.
If I can pretend I'm a moron for these yahoos, you can remember we have telepathy.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm just saying. Did you see what I saw? And I'm walking.
Yeah, I don't
guess-
know. Lucas self-congratulating himself in a room full of Lucases?
Yeah, but Lucas has been gone for like 5 days.
Yeah, I know. So where is the Lucas room? Sure, I'd love to know that too.
Well, there was like arcades there. Maybe last we saw him was at the arcade. We gotta go back to the mall and try and find him.
Yeah, I mean, literally anything is better than this. Sure, whatever. As in class, I'm playing my stupid triangle.
I want to see. I guess trying to test it.
Okay, so you're trying to reach out to
Yeah.
Malika. All right, cut to the ranger station. We'll rewind a little bit.
Mm.
You're making lunch, I guess. It
Making
is.
2 lunches or
No.
just 1?
That's up to you.
All right.
Are you making 2 or just 1?
I'm making 2.
You hear a knock on the door. Hello there, Malika.
Oh, step
Can
right in.
Can I come in?
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. Hey,
You know, we gotta get out there. It's getting a little late. You know, we gotta make our rounds.
all right. Well, I have these 2. I made you a sandwich.
Oh, okay. I mean, What kind of sandwich?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, it seems like you're trying to tell me something.
I'm sorry for eating your lunch the other
There
day.
it is. Okay, it took you 5 days. I've been wondering when that was going to come there. Why'd you do that, by the way? You looked right at me when you ate my banana. It seemed like it was in some sort of, like to taunt me or something. I've been thinking about it nonstop ever since. I can't understand why you would do something like that. I'm glad you apologized, but geez Louise, you freaked me out. I couldn't sleep for 2 days. I just kept thinking about this image of you tearing that banana piece by piece, eating it while looking directly at me, and then you stole my truck. I appreciate you bringing it back,
Well,
of course. But,
first of all, it's our truck. It's shared.
well, I mean that. Well, you know, if you want to get technical here,
Yeah.
it's owned by, you know, the state. There, we just
Okay,
work.
it's-
We just
well,
work
it's-
for the.
Well, it's not your truck.
You know, that's a fair assessment there. But given that that's not how the conversation went, and you know, there wasn't much discussion at all. And in fact, it felt like you were trying to trick me into doing something else so you could take the truck and leave me stranded there at the school. And I didn't think too much about that. The banana really threw me off, and that's all I've really been able to think about.
How much do I trust this person?
That's not a question for me. That's a
I don't know if you wanted to roll against me or something.
for trust. No, that's up to you. How much do you trust the person?
Don't backstab me, Zach. Look, you know when that day when I disappeared a little too long 5 days ago?
Well, when you say disappeared, you mean stole the truck and ate the banana?
No. Before that, when I ended up on the other side of town, and you were
You were
surprised.
teaching a class, or at least that's what you told me. But then I found out later that was a lie too. So you say disappeared. Really, it's just a matter of perspective, I guess. I don't know where you went, but I thought you were teaching a class, according to you. You see.
Well, I wasn't, but I would like to.
Oh, I know that much. Like I said, they told me you weren't. I just didn't think much about it after the banana.
Well, I got distracted by remember I told you my Lynn, that poor girl who
Yep,
lost.
the girl. Yep. That. Okay, so that checks.
Yeah, and anyways, I want to keep checking in with those kids.
How does this relate to the story you were just telling me?
It
You were
doesn't.
disappearing? You were about to tell me something about, you know, when I disappeared, and then you just said, I want to check in on these
well, I
kids.
showed up on the other side of town, and then there was I was at Side Pockets. Remember?
I do remember that. I went to pick you up, and you weren't there. Well, for a little bit you
No,
were, and
I
then you
was
showed up.
there.
I understand that, but it was
I was there.
yeah, and there was apparently a kid there, and you're checking on this kid, and so none of this seems any clearer to me now than when we started this conversation.
The peanut butter and jelly sandwich is grilled.
Are you bribing me, miss?
No, I'm just trying to change the subject.
Oh, okay. Well, at what temperature at which did you grill it then? I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you try it?
Okay.
I'll watch you eat this sandwich here.
You're just going to watch me eat the sandwich.
Well, I want to know if you like it.
What did you say you did before you were a park ranger?
This is my first job.
Your first job, you say? What about,
I'm 26 years old, so that checks out.
I just in my head the ration. Never mind. Sorry, I'll save it for the end. I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
My first real job.
Oh, okay. First real job. I understand there. You see, have you had much personal interaction with others outside of, I don't know much about you. We haven't really got a chance to talk about it other than outside of what's going on in the forest and everything, but
I mean, I've never been able to figure out people. Animals
that I
make
could
sense
that
to
I
me.
can assume. You know, I think I've gathered that much. But do you mind taking a word of advice from me? You know, as a person who's had to work with the people and the forest for years now in this area, just a
Okay.
little bit of advice. Don't steal people's trucks and bananas, and you might have better luck with them.
All right.
And definitely don't look them in the eye while you're doing it.
All right. That's where I messed up.
Yep.
That's the point.
You ever grill a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before?
You know, I can't say that I have, but
You should try it.
I'll give it a. Okay, well, everything's forgiven. This is great. All right, so
What's the schedule for today?
Well, I mean, we're going to do the normal rounds, you know, as we have been all week just now, I guess, without the awkward silence between the two of us. That'll be nice. We don't have to talk about this ever again if you don't want. I'd prefer that as well, possibly.
That sounds good.
There's already lots of rumors going around about it and everything.
Wait, what rumors?
Well, I mean, people, you know, there are security cameras there, and there were people in the lobby that...
Wait, security cameras where?
Well, at the school.
What have they been saying?
Well, that there's a park ranger that's just going around and stealing people's stuff.
And what if those rumors were to be true?
But that's the thing. They know they're true because they saw it happen.
So why are you calling them rumors?
I'm saying lots of rumors are going around about you, and it'd be nice to go ahead and, you know, move away from those and maybe, you know, reframe their outlook on the new ranger in town.
All right. Let's do some goodwill at the school. Is there...
Oh, back to the school again. Okay, do we have to do some classes there today or something about that I don't seem to know about?
No, I wanted to ask you if you wanted to help implement some of the programs locally here, the ones that we've been debriefed on.
Well, I mean, apparently you've been debriefed on. I haven't heard much of anything about these things.
Well, you know about the passport program. It's been implemented around the country at national parks all across the U.S., and we have a stamp. I think more of the kids should enjoy the great outdoors and learn
And in that
some
moment,
things.
you feel this spike of pain as you drop the pan that you were holding to make the other sandwich. You know, he already has his in his hand, but the pan drops, falls to the ground, and you see this image, this room of arcade machines and lots of cheering Lucases, all dancing around each other, patting each other in the back, celebrating for their high scores. As you come to, you're kind of in Justin's arms as he's kind of cradling you as you're near the ground, and there's peanut butter and jelly, broken glass bottles on the floor of this wood cabin, and he's, are you okay there, miss?
Oh, I guess not. What happened?
Your eyes rolled back in your head and you fell to the ground.
Oh.
You scared the life out of me. Is there something you're not telling me? Are you under some sort of duress? You having some kind of lady issues I don't know about? Or you just fell to the ground there? Are you okay?
Yeah, maybe I'm having lady issues.
And that...
Hey, Malika, can you hear me?
I think I need a personal day.
I'm
not feeling very well.
So we're not going to the school. Okay. He kind of lets you go and backs up. Thank you for the sandwich and for apologizing. I do appreciate that. If you don't mind, I'm going to take the truck. Not my truck, our truck. I'm going to take it, do our rounds. You have yourself a little personal day, and, just call me on the CB radio if you need me to pick anything up for you in town. You know, usually it's only for emergencies, but given that you're not feeling well, we can, possibly work something out there. So I'll just let you get to it. Thanks for the sandwich. Hope everything's okay with your lady parts. And talk to you later.
Bye.
Yeah, okay. So Justin exits, and you're now alone in this cabin.
Bert?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Where?
Did you just did something weird just happen to you a minute ago?
Yeah, I just blacked out, and it was weird. Like, I was in Justin's arms and everything. And, I don't know how that happened, but did you saw Lucas? But there was a bunch of Lucases, and he was winning all the games at the same time.
Yeah. Who? Justin? What?
Ranger stuff.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. But yeah, I saw Lucas. He was at playing arcades. I think
we need to get there.
we need to go. That's what I'm saying. We need to go back.
I am without vehicular assistance at the moment.
Oh, it's cool. I have a car or whatever.
Could you come get me?
And that moment, you hear a familiar voice enter your heads and your head. Hey guys, hi, it's me.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Why are you
Why are
in
you in our
our
heads?
Cut to Isaac in his house, in his whitey tidies, with this giant metal device that he's created. It looks kind of like something out of the X-Men comic books. It's got a bunch of wires coming out of it, going to like this collection of batteries that he's got on a cart. I made a thing!
Do we see that?
No.
Wow. If you made a thing to get your voiceover, do you think you could make a thing to get us back?
I'm working on it. I'm almost there. But you saw it, right? You all saw it.
Wait,
Yeah.
Lucas?
Yeah.
Did you see it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that about?
I think that's where he is.
Okay.
Just find the room full of Lucases?
No.
The arcade.
No, he's being held. So, I've been doing a bunch of research into Amira. Bert, Mylin, you were in class with her. She disappeared 5 years ago. You remember what was going on then?
No.
Guys, you have to think.
Bert, can you roll brains for me? Difficulty of 5.
I'll try. How many points do I got there?
How many? Oh, you got a lot of tokens. Oh, never mind. Everyone else has a lot. You have 2.
I will use 2.
Okay.
And then can I... Mylin, you want to help me out?
Yeah, how many tokens do you
I
need?
just need one more.
Sure, you can have.
Okay, Mylin, you still have 4 more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you just succeed right on the
Yeah,
dot?
I'm just right at. If I go more, does it increase the kind of
The,
information?
the whole game works that way.
Yeah.
The more
Interesting.
positive or the more negative you are to a result, the more it affects the outcome of
Ooh.
all those things. But
Okay, I'm right there.
you're gonna remember not so much what was going on at the time,
Yeah.
just that age. You start remembering what you were doing at that age. You don't remember much about her. You remember that year at school, and you remember one of the biggest things about that year, outside of her disappearance, was this big circus that came through town called the Silent Big Top.
The only thing I remember was it was kind of uneventful that year. I mean, besides her missing, there wasn't really anything. Wait, Mylin, wasn't that the year that circus came in?
And I will say, you probably wouldn't remember because this was so beneath you.
Wasn't that the year that
Your
circus came into
dad
town?
would have never taken you to a circus.
What?
You know, the thing that everybody went to?
Ew, who goes to a circus?
That's right. I forgot. It's kind of bleeding over that year. Never mind. Yeah, there was a circus in town. It was weird. I can't remember the
What
name.
does that have to do with anything? Who cares about stupid clown people?
No, that's... Okay, in this world, it's kind of like everything was then. Amira is how old she was back then. She's you know, with Lucas, the same age you all were back then. And all the things that are going on in this world are things that were happening then. Like the circus. There's one here on the outside of town.
Ew, do we have to go to a trashy circus?
This is above game point of clarification. Wasn't there also, I saw posters though of, is it the same person who's running for student president? It's the same person, so, well, wait a second. But she's like, I mean, should I go talk? Should we just go talk to her? Isn't she here?
I've not been able to get close to her. Every time I see her, every time I try to confront her, she's there, and then she's not. So if you can do it, do it.
Okay, so I guess do we go to the arcade or the dumb circus?
We should get Lucas back. if Lucas is...
That's the obvious choice. I'm asking, where do you think he is? At the dumb arcade or the dumb circus?
There was something I wanted to try at the arcade.
Okay, well then we'll meet you at the arcade then.
Okay.
After school?
How far am I from the arcade?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
If
back
I were
at the
to
mall.
walk.
To walk, long ways.
Yeah, I'll come pick you up
Alright.
after school.
That sounds good. Have the
Okay.
day off today.
Okay. Cool. Also, I've been thinking about it. It just kind of hit me. I just got so excited last time we went to the mall, but I don't remember there ever being a mall, right?
Well, I mean, not this mall. There was like the strip mall.
What you remember is
The
the Twin
ghost-
Pines Mall. The mall that's here is the Lone Pine Mall.
Never mind. It's just no. It's the same. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same.
Just the name's different.
It's the same. It's the same mall.
I mean, my dad basically built it, so.
Okay, I'm all right. And I just like sever my communication. I guess it still can come to me if I want.
hmm
Yeah.
Look, everybody, I think we should check out the circus. Bert, if you can get her to talk to you, do it. I can't seem to get a hold of her, but I'm gonna go down to the circus. Yeah, something's not right.
Okay, I guess let's go to the stupid circus first, and then we can check the arcade.
Sounds like a plan.
I just want to try. Lucas, can you hear us?
I've been trying to reach him. Even with my machine, I can't get through. Something is blocking it.
Have you talked to Scott at all, by any chance, Isaac?
Who?
Just another brain voice. It's becoming really cluttered up here.
Isaac, I know you don't know what the something is, but you know where it is.
The what?
You said something is blocking it.
Well, yeah.
But-
Probably her.
So,
Do
like,
you know where it is?
It's her.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna. I guess we're gonna. His
Circus, her, in the school. You have 3 options. Those are all great options.
are we just like, are we going for like just like a knockout kind of thing, or is this like a full-on murder
So
situation?
what you're saying is go back to Sidebunk.
I don't know. I think we should go visit Mylene's house.
No, let's not go
I heard
to
there were
my
tunnels under
quote-unquote
there.
house. I mean, my old house, but I don't know my crappy foster house.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'll pick you up after school. We'll go if Isaac thinks that it's at the circus. We'll go to the circus. If we run into her here at the school, we talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen her at the school. She wouldn't go to high
Well,
school.
She's in a higher social bracket than you are right now, so I would get that. But it's maybe I'll see her around. I don't know.
You can't see it, but I'm glaring at you through my brain.
As you are in the hallway with your hall pass making your way towards wherever it is you were going,
Yeah.
you go past Tex Johnson, one of the guys on the team. Bert! Dude.
Tex, my man, how are you doing? I'm trying to do like a.
I need more of the stuff before the game.
Oh, yeah, no, but like they're like really cracking down on that. I think. Like I heard that they're gonna be looking into.
Hey.
that.
We haven't lost a game this season. Bert, and that means something to me.
I'm
That means
sure
something to a lot of us.
It does. Yeah.
Especially the quarterback, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So-
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think to keep that up, we might need a little help from you, you know?
Yeah. No. If it's for the team. Yeah. I mean. Sure. I mean, it comes down to I gotta find it. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but
Yeah. Just make sure you get your pickup, all right?
sure. How would you, Tex, actually like to make some side money.
I'm all ears.
See, here's the thing, right? Like a good QB, he needs he needs the team, right? He
Yeah.
needs like the support of the team.
Makes
and like
sense.
to like and like as you guys are like blocking, that gives me enough time to like throw the pass. So like, how about you right now help me out?
What
And
do you
like
need?
maybe like you can go pick this up, and then at that point you can have your side for free.
How much we talking here?
Well, you know how we have tryouts. Imagine this is like a tryout, and if you do really well, like,
No, I mean, how much fucking drugs am I gonna have to carry, man?
oh, well, enough for the
It's
team.
one thing for me to like hide a little up my ass before a game, but that's what I've been doing wrong. I don't want to get caught with like.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, how about just like,
I appreciate you having confidence in me. But I might have to respectfully decline your offer of doing business together, and I hope this does not put our professional relationship in some sort of turmoil.
I'm gonna use. I know this is like the thing that doesn't work, but he thinks it works. I'm gonna like pound one of the lockers again.
So you're
like
gonna try to intimidate?
Yeah, yeah. Pound things.
Use your charm. You're trying to charm them just through intimidation.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. I was
In a
I was
way.
trying to lean into my good skills, but
You should have beat him up.
that's what I was trying. I was beating up the locker.
I
should have.
Your difficulty is going to be we'll say 6.
Do I have any?
Nah, you did good.
No, but that's not a 6.
No.
Oh, it explodes though.
Yeah.
does explode.
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Nice.
nice.
6.
You
No, it's
bang.
Oh, that's a 7.
You bang against the locker.
Mhm.
Whoa, 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 Bert. I'm just really nervous, man. That's a lot of drugs, and I got a scholarship on the line, and I don't know if I can live up to your expectations.
I grab him by the shoulders. It's 3rd down and 20. We need a Hail Mary right now, and you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. What do I need to do?
And at this point, I'm assuming I already kind of did it before. I've been doing it, so you're gonna go to side pockets. You're gonna. No, but I would deliver the. Fuck. I don't actually. I found it in the truck.
Where do I go to get the stuff?
Okay, you know, the laundromat
Yeah.
at the edge of town. It's not really a laundromat. They've been laundering something else there. So you're gonna go there.
Wait, you mean a laundromat laundries?
Just go to the laundromat.
Oh, okay.
Let them know that I sent you. I'll call them ahead of time.
Okay.
You're gonna get it. Then you're gonna go to side pockets.
But I thought I was getting it for the team.
Yeah, but you're getting all of it. But then you're gonna take the stuff for the team, and then you're gonna take the rest and you're gonna store it for me.
Store it.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
And I'll know if you didn't store it.
All right.
So just go to the laundromat.
Okay.
Get it.
Laundromat.
I'm gonna keep it simple.
laundry,
Go get the laundry,
laundromat.
and then you
Side
take
pockets.
no. Don't worry about
I'm
side
not
pockets.
21 though.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just
Okay.
get it,
All right.
bring it back.
To you.
No, to the school.
Okay.
Store it somewhere. They'll never think that you'd store it here on the school. And then take what you need for the team. And then I'll pick up the rest from you later.
Okay, so you're kind of completely removed from this situation.
Well, that's why I'm asking you to do it. This is tryouts. You're going to be a part of the process. Don't worry about this.
Roll your charm one
God
more
damn
time.
it.
I'll lower it. Just give me a 4 on charm.
I got a 1. Do I have any points?
You have none. Lucas has 6. Mylin has 4. Malika has 1. The question is, do they want to help you?
I'm not there, so I don't know. I don't feel like I'd be helping you right now.
Mm-hmm. It is to sell drugs. So I can get it if everyone says no.
You hear in your head. It's me.
Look, man, I respect you, but I feel like you might be setting me up to be your fall guy.
No, that's crazy. I'll see you at the game.
You
Don't worry.
wouldn't- You wouldn't do that, right?
No, never. Would I do that?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Would
No,
I
I'm
do that?
asking you. You wouldn't do that?
Yeah, would I do that?
But I'm asking you.
Exactly. See, I'm glad we've come to an agreement here.
I think I.
Yeah. Wait. Are you still unsure? I thought we covered this. I thought
Am I doing
you
it?
just convinced me. No. You're not gonna do it, but now you're gonna do it.
I'm doing it. I thought.
I was like, don't do it. And then you're
Use
like,
your brains 5. You have 10 tokens.
They just came in.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay, so I got a 4. I'm gonna use 6 of them to make this go over the top. Super bonus.
What do you need me to do? I'm all in.
I explained to him. It's like, no, you've convinced me on this. This is perfect.
Yeah, I know. It was my idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the
you go to
laundromat.
laundromat.
I'm gonna pick up some laundry.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring it back to the school.
Yep.
I'm gonna hide it someplace without telling you, so you're not liable for anything. And then I'm gonna distribute it to the team.
Yep.
Afterwards, I come back to you.
With it, yeah. Then you're good. Man, you know what? That's a good plan.
Go team.
Go team. Go. I think I wrote it down. Can't remember. I'm gonna find out what our mascot is.
Pelicans?
Pelicans? Was that
Is
it?
that it? Yeah.
I
Pelicans.
think it was Pelicans.
Yep. Go Pelicans.
But then we changed it like later.
Did we change it?
Like yeah, well no, like 3 years like during this time it is
Yeah.
Oh,
that, but
right.
then later that's how we knew things were wrong.
Yeah. Great.
All right. You got it, man.
Hey, Tex, you're the man.
I am. I can do this.
Great. I'm gonna leave as quickly as I can.
You walk away. I'm gonna cut to
Yep.
Tex 2 hours from now at the laundromat.
I've called them. I called them.
Okay, then rewind. Cut to you calling laundromat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes. Who is this?
It's
This who?
the little guy.
What?
The little guy.
Who the fuck are you?
It's me.
Who?
It's Bert, man.
Who the fuck is Bert? You call here again, I'm gonna fucking come to your house. I'm gonna break off your kneecap. Stop calling here. Phone hangs up.
Shit, did I mess this up? Look.
Cut to laundromat. Tex walks in. Hello? Hello, is there anyone here not doing laundry? As the door to the back opens up, this very large man walks out. Who the fuck are you? Bert sent me.
Oh no. Oh no.
We'll check in on Tex later.
Sure,
No.
great.
You never thought to figure out where that stuff came from, did you?
Well, assuming you were gonna, it's been 5 days, I would have been doing it since then. And I
Well, you
was
maybe were distributing what you had from side pockets.
Well, I was giving it 2 side pockets. They were distributing. That's the
Oh
part.
yeah,
So
yeah.
It's just clearly.
We never really clarified, did we? Where
I
you
thought
going
I
with
was
stuff?
doing the
Oh,
clarification.
you were doing the clarification?
But it's all right. Texas, it's fine. We'll get
Yeah?
another. We'll get. It's fine.
Okay.
I believe it.
All right.
I'll go save him.
Probably not. As you walk away, where do you go?
I'm just gonna go get water. I'm just waiting. Now
Cool,
I'm.
so you got your hall pass and you're just kind of waiting it out?
I'll go back to class, I guess.
All right, so you walk back into the classroom. Mr. Hemp. Oh, Bert. Oh, you made it back before the end of class. You feeling better?
Much better. Much better.
Great. If you could, please help Mylin. Can't keep a beat to save her life.
She
So
needs a lot of help. I know.
I'm just holding the triangle and like staring slightly off into space.
we gave her the triangle. So
Yeah.
Great. So as class continues, you two have a moment to kind of talk to each other.
I'm so sick of playing stupid for these yahoos. So dumb.
Yeah, it's like really tough being like popular. It sucks. I don't know how you really.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
it's so hard being the popular drug dealer. Boo hoo. Cry me a freaking river. Okay, what are we doing about this? Because this is garbage. I'm sick of this garbage world. I'm sick of these garbage classes. I'm sick of the garbage cold. So.
But like, seriously though, do you like deal with this all the time too? Like, do you know that?
What,
Like,
everyone being nice to me and doing what I want? Yeah, that's how life works.
yeah, but knowing that they really don't like you and you just kind of scare them.
I mean, that's just your opinion. I don't really see any evidence supporting that opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just making it, whatever. I was making
Maybe that's
conversation.
just your role in this world because you're a drug dealer.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's fine. I get it.
But really, before I try to like tear apart the fabric of this reality with my abilities again, maybe we should find a way to just get out of here.
Attention students, please exit the classrooms in an orderly fashion. This is not a drill. Please exit your classrooms.
Okay, everyone. Class dismissed, please. Everyone, form a line. We're gonna exit the room in a single file, please. Everyone, stay calm. Stay calm. It's not a drill, apparently.
What is it not a drill for?
As you start to walk out of the classroom, you notice the hallway is completely flooded. As you see this kind of like brown sludge and sewage and water
Ew, what the
rushing in the hallway,
fuck
as
is
kids,
this?
as you get on the hall, start screaming and everyone's running in all directions, and the orderly fashion that you started to make your way out of the room is completely lost as everyone just starts running out in all directions. And that's when you hear, guys, it's me, Isaac. Come to the front.
Okay. Did you blow up the sewer? And I like pretend like I'm screaming and like grab Bert's arm and I'm like, ah, and like pretend and like start running towards the front.
Okay. As you have to kind of like wade and run through all this sewage as people are running in all directions. And that's when you kind of see in front of the school, Isaac wearing this giant metal device, and he's got a cart with him. He's this like skinny little kid with glasses and this big thing on his
Does he
head.
have clothes on though?
No, he's still in his underwear as he's like,
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm busting you out. We need to go get Lucas and we need to bring this whole thing down.
Can anybody else see you?
Of course, everyone can.
This is a bad idea, but okay, are you not freezing like the rest of us?
I'm so cold.
I have a truck.
I know.
Yeah, let's get in the truck because this isn't like obvious or weird.
I stole my mom's car to get here. And you see this car smash against a tree in front of the school with grass and everything sticking out of the front of it and steam coming out of it. We're gonna need your truck.
Okay.
And I just start like, I'm like, let's go, and I just grab them both.
Please don't let anyone see a kid in his underwear get into my truck.
I made sure that everyone was gonna run out of the school because we need to get this going fast. I'm afraid we don't have much time.
What? Okay. Let's
Wait, I don't need to do this anymore. We're all standing next
Yeah.
to each other as he's running next to you, pushing this cart.
So the movie can hear all
Yeah.
of that. Okay, cool.
You guys, where are you headed?
Creepy circus, I guess.
I'm gonna come pick you up right now, and then we're gonna go to the circus.
Okay.
I just hope to God Lucas is all right.
Isaac's at the back of your truck, and he's trying with all his might to pick up this cart with car batteries on it into your truck bed. And he's like,
Do you, God damn it! Everyone's gonna see this. I'm gonna
so
help
you
him.
lift it up, and then he just kind of like looks at you, and you know what he's doing, so you put out your hands to like boost him up into the back of the truck. So he's in the back of your truck, and he's standing, and he's banging on the top. Come on, let's go!
I drive at a normal
This isn't obvious
speed,
or weird. And isn't he gonna freeze to death?
Come on!
going the 15 miles an hour in a school zone.
The jig is up to drive before someone catches us. And I start trying to like push my foot on the gas pedal. Go, dummy!
What are you doing?
Can you roll your actually roll your brains for me?
Yeah.
Difficulty of 6. Roll your brains. You can just hear Isaac on top of your truck just banging the truck. But when you Did you exploding dice?
No,
Nope.
it's like the opposite.
Did you roll 1?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So you
Wait,
reach over.
but you have tokens. You can use them. You can save this.
I don't have that many tokens.
You have 4. Bert has 4.
I will.
Okay, that gets us 8, but we need another token.
Wait, how many do we need?
9. Oh wait, no.
I said 6.
6.
Oh, I lied.
Yeah.
Okay, I will use my 4, and then I will borrow.
Yeah.
Some,
Oh,
one
100%.
from
Teamwork, huh?
Bert.
Yeah.
So she kind of reaches over and just puts her foot on the pedal on top of your foot as your truck vroom, rushes away, and you see Isaac's like little fingers in front on top, like holding on. Every time you look in your rear view, though, all you see is this like little 14-year-old whitey tighty crotch in your rear view as he's hanging on for dear life. Can hear him on top too, like. Well,
I'm
Is there, like,
hiking
a
down
sweater or
to the
anything in
main
the
road so you guys don't have to go all the way up to the ranger station.
all right. So you're headed that direction. As you're driving that way, you start to notice in the distance are these giant, gray, dark storm clouds rolling into town. You don't remember any report of any unusual weather coming in today, but these clouds look unnatural, unruly. Cut back to the arcade room. What did you do? Why did you do that? What are you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of here.
You can't make her angry. You can't do that.
Who? You?
Yeah, just Jessica.
Jessica.
Me.
Why would you go by Amira?
She's been reading this manga called Akira. And getting ideas.
Good ideas? Bad ideas?
You can't make her angry.
So how do I get out of here?
You don't. You just play games with me. And you're my boyfriend.
I can't do that. I have to get back to my friends. It's really important.
How?
I don't know. I need your help.
I'm trapped too. I want to grow up. I wanted a life. I didn't get that. But you will. Your friends did. Bert, Mylin. They had a life. Well, I was stuck in that fucking facility for 5 years. How is that fair?
What was the guy's name? I want to ask her if she knew that guy that we encountered. Joey. Did you know Joey?
Did. But he died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to help you.
Are you like us? Are you special?
I guess. I wouldn't call it special though. Cursed is more like it.
Are you using your powers on me right now?
She is.
Can you talk to her? Is she listening?
She's always listening. I don't have a voice. I'm just a memory. I'm just a when things were better, before they grabbed me, before they took me to that place. I know she's conflicted. I can feel it. You let her out. But she blames you for Joey.
I'm sorry for what we did.
She quickly puts her hand over your mouth. Don't address her directly. She's very busy.
Busy how?
Running the circus. She doesn't like to be bothered.
Well, I don't like being stuck in here. I'm sorry for what we did.
And as she puts her hand over your mouth this time, you feel your mouth start to fuse together. And as you go to talk again, your lips are gone. Don't address her directly. You shouldn't call attention to us. That's not a very nice way to treat a lady. Cut back to, you've just picked up Malika. Malika, you hop in the truck. You see Isaac in the back. Melon, you scoot to the center. You're on the right.
Here, take this jacket. And I offer him like my heavy ranger coat.
Whoa! This is so cool!
Yeah, I mean.
For it, Bert!
Whoa!
To the circus.
Yeah! You know, now Isaac's talking to you through your heads because he's in the back of the truck. I think we gotta get to the circus before the storm gets here. The circus is outside of the mall, the only non-constant. Things that aren't in the other place that we were.
Okay.
Where we were before I brought you here. That means she made them. They're hers.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do when we find her? How do we get out of here? Like, do we just like hold her hostage in her own mind and like let us out?
I don't know, but it sounds like this is a really important piece of information, Isaac. Good work.
Oh no.
Well,
I
that
can
covers
tell.
everything to the circus.
I can tell you're really smart.
You turn the radio on.
Oh, God.
Hello and welcome everyone to 96.5 KPCC. Greg the Goat Man Gaines here, late night DJ. Just giving you some rad tunes here. And you realize, you know, late night DJ is a little strange considering it's about noon.
Yeah.
Your time. Just want to give everyone a friendly reminder, watch out. Terrible Mindstorm coming in today. It's going to wreak havoc on this entire universe. But while that's happening, chill, be cool, take it easy. And then music starts to play over the radio.
Did he just say a fucking mindstorm? What is that?
Did he address it as this What the Okay, things are clearly falling apart, and we need to get to the circus now.
Yeah. Isaac, does that make any sense to you?
No, none of it.
What is a mindstorm?
Is it just someone playing a prank? Did someone just get on the radio?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's almost like things are happening outside of our control. But considering this isn't our universe, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is this an actual universe? Is this an actual world? Or is this some person's head?
I'm almost certain this is someone's construct.
So we're inside somebody's head.
No, it's not. It's not someone's
they're
head.
just able to
it's just
construct
their
a universe.
construct. We're not in someone's head. We're alive. We are us.
Right.
We die here. We die anywhere. This isn't just someone's head. It's
Dream rules, you guys. Dream rules.
No, it's quite the opposite of.
That's dream rules. You die in your dream. You die in real life. Duh. Everybody knows that.
What? No, you die. You wake up from the dream.
Quick
You
check-in from the Goat Man here.
go
Looks
from-
like we've got about 55 minutes before the entire universe collapses in on itself and you cease to exist. Enjoy the tunes.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that's sure one clearly defined clicking time bomb.
Please drive faster to get us to the stupid circuit.
How far away are we?
You're not very far. I would say just a couple more miles down the road.
Cool.
All right. So we're gonna to talk to her. I don't think we really.
I don't know. I feel like if we just murder her. I mean, it's dream rules. If we murder her here, she
think we
dies
should-
in real life.
I think as soon as we
And
arrive,
so does her universe.
I think as soon as we arrive, we should create a big ruckus so that she'll
At the
have to
circus?
confront us. If this is the only thing that's different, this must be special to her.
Bert, I need you to roll your fight for me. Difficulty of 7.
Okay.
Standing in the middle of the road, you see a man holding a shovel,
Oh no.
dead center of the road. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7, but do I have?
You slam
points?
on your brakes. Oh, do you want to? Now that you know it's a sliding scale,
Enhance.
you have 2.
I would like to zoom in and enhance. I'd like to add 2 to that to make it, instead of a 7, it's a 9.
Enhance.
So
Enhance.
you don't even come to a full stop. You just see the shoveler standing in the middle of the road, as almost
He
as
wants
if
his
in
truck
slow
back!
motion. You kind of whirl around him, and as you look and make eye contact with him, his head turns, follows along with you, and as you're going past, he's just kind of slowly turning the shovel and turning with you, and you see in your rear view past the 14-year-old crotch him put the shovel down in the ground as he stands and just kind of tips his head towards you as you drive past him. Now, this whole kind of quick turn and fly around managed to dislodge something under your feet, Malika, as you feel something kind of hit up against the back of your foot that rolled out from under your seat.
I pick it up and look at it.
It's 2 Barbie dolls and a brush.
Cool. Wait a second. Bert, is this your...
No, those aren't mine. Those just must have been there. That must have been Dream or this version. Look, I don't play with Barbie dolls. That's weird.
Actually, I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor in this world that Bert, like, even though he's like the star quarterback and everything, somebody saw him like last year under a tree in the park playing with Barbie dolls and brushing their hair.
That actually sounds accurate of our version of Bert anyways.
Wow. These
You
Barbie
used to
dolls?
always play Barbies with me when we were a kid, and you were definitely way into it more than I was.
I slam on the brakes.
Whoa.
Isaac, I need you to.
Fuck! Shit!
Wow, these Barbie dolls, their hair
I
is
need you
brushed
to roll
very
your
well.
brains. A difficulty of 12.
Oh, I really hope someone wants to help me out
No,
with this.
I want to
please.
watch you fail this.
I got a 3. Are there
You have 1 token.
9 tokens in there?
There's not even 9 altogether.
Are there 12 tokens in there?
I'm not helping you.
Well, I only have 1.
You have 1 token.
I'm gonna make it 4.
What?
4 out of 12. You slam on the brakes
Yeah.
in embarrassment, and that's when you see this little body fly over the hood,
No.
You didn't want to give me tokens. You guys are monsters.
and his body is just like rolling as it then hits the ground and then skids as you see a trail of blood follow the skid. you see for just a split second Isaac's arm try to raise, as then it looks like it goes limp and his body just kind of falls as his body lays still in a puddle of blood about 50 yards in front of the truck.
I'm like, get out, and I try to like get out from Malika's side, like.
Yeah,
And try to run to
if the
him.
car is stopped, I get out of the car and I run over to Isaac
Okay.
to see what is going on.
Well, he's laying on the ground.
I check
bleeding.
for a pulse.
Yeah, is he completely dead? Is his eyes open? Is there blood coming out of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots. He's in a pool of it. I check for a pulse.
Okay.
To see if he's breathing.
Roll dice on my phone since I don't have any in front of me here. He has a low and slow pulse. He's not responsive.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like I'm gonna give someone a chance here to roll. Okay, tell me what you all do, and then I'm gonna have someone roll, and it's gonna kind of be down to a roll.
I am trying. If I see his pulse, this is after I've found that he has like a low and slow pulse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I try and see like where the biggest wound is, like where the blood's coming from, and try to like stop it. Like at least like apply pressure and like triage him until.
Mm-hmm. It looks like his legs took a lot of the damage.
Mhm.
His bare little legs took a lot of the damage on the asphalt.
I want to. Oh, go ahead.
Well, since I have a disadvantage on my flight because I conveniently carry a first aid kit and I'm a prepared and skilled ranger,
Okay.
I'm going to reach into the pocket of the coat I gave him and try to do my best to first aid to slow down
Brains
the
difficulty
bleeding.
of 8.
I got a 19.
19.
I should keep track of you all stats.
I told you I
pull
was
out-
a skilled ranger.
You pull out the first aid kit. You, with Mylan, apply pressure to the wound. You stop the bleeding. We're going to say, given that it's like a forest ranger kind of first aid kit, that you had some morphine in there or something. You shoot him up with that. Bert,
I'm walking out.
let's just say you might have something on you that could enhance this situation.
Yep. I grab the sash that's underneath the seat.
There's none left under the seat. You got a good idea after talking to Tex. You only had a little bit left, and you know where you put it.
You go behind the car.
I knew this is what was gonna happen. No. No.
You want to save the kid or not?
I go behind the car. I squat. You need me to roll for this, or can it? I gotta reach in there.
Yeah, roll your grit. Roll your grit difficulty of 6.
So the person who did this Barbie rumor, you did me dirty. You did me dirty in a lot of different ways. Oh, cool. I got a 1.
Oh my god, do we have any tokens?
Your grit rolled a 1.
highest stat.
Lucas has 6 tokens, but he's not with you. Malika has 1 and Mylin has 2. It's your highest stat?
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a d20 and he rolled a 1 on it.
Oh my god. And you needed to hit a 6, right? I don't even think we have enough to give you,
You
right?
reach behind. You go behind the truck.
Oh
I didn't mean for this show to become this.
If it helps, I
The
typed it.
tents
Sorry.
the tension of the situation and we'll say the inertia of that slamming on the brakes, not only did Isaac go flying forward, your dime bag went flying up. It's a little too far to reach for you right now.
Okay.
And
I know what I need to do then. I pull up my pants.
I start by pulling up my pants.
I walk over to Isaac. I don't say a word to anybody. And I start to do the same thing that Joshua, was it Josh? Joey did with us. And I want to try and give whatever energy source. I'm seeing this kid die. Like, literally, there's blood everywhere. So I'm going to literally try and do the same thing and harness in this energy and give whatever is of me to Isaac to stop him from dying, even if that means
okay.
whatever.
All right. So I'm going to have you roll. I'm going to call this a fight.
Sure.
It's a great physical toll on you. Roll your fight. Difficulty of, we'll say 10.
Sure.
And if this succeeds, I want you to be aware. You will lose your power for now.
Sure.
Whether or not you get it back is up to the story.
How many tokens?
You were just given quite a few.
Couldn't you have used your power to move that dime bag a little further down that body cavity?
I don't want you guys to know. How many did I get?
You have 6 tokens.
Great. I rolled a 5, so I will use all. I will use all 6. I'll use.
Actually, you have because they didn't put a hashtag on Bert on one that just came in. You have 10 tokens.
And I needed to get a 10.
You needed a 10.
I feel really bad. I'm gonna use all 10, so I'm gonna have 15 on this.
Okay. That's an overwhelming success. So you kind of clear everyone out of the way as you put your hands on Isaac and you reach deeper in yourself than you just did behind the truck. Metaphorically deeper. Till you feel this connection, this energy that's shared between the two of you. He's special like you are. And when that energy sinks, you kind of exhale and just push that energy out. As you all see this glow start to emit from Bert and his hands. As it reaches out, this blue light and touches Isaac's body, his body just starts to lengthen out and stiffen up as you see the cuts on his arms start to seal shut. As his eyes open and he sits up straight. And he immediately just wraps his arms around you and just kind of holds onto you at the neck as you're just kind of standing there. Bert, what did you do? I'm okay.
I don't say anything. I just go to the back of the truck.
I'm okay. All the cuts are gone.
Look, I don't mean to rush your near-death experience here or anything, but remember the radio guy said we have like 50 minutes before this world falls apart?
Bert, all of your stats go down 1 die.
Sure.
As you feel weak and like a large essence of who you are is kind of gone. Lucas. The bond that was holding your lips shut breaks. A tear starts to vibrate in front of you on the wall of this arcade machine room. As it looks as if it's being ripped apart by some outside force. As Amira, no, something's going on. Something's not right. Something's going on. She's gonna be so angry. And then you both feel it. You recognize she feels it because she looks at you. You both stop. And this kind of blue glow fills the room for a second, and then it's gone. As the facade around you falls. And you're standing in this kind of like barn-like area filled with hay and cages, and Amira's gone.
Am I like trapped?
No. It just looks kind of like, from where you are, it's a little dark. You just see a lot of hay, metal cages and bars, tools.
I run out the door, or whatever.
You start
sort of-
running
Yeah.
in a general direction. As you run by one of the cages, you hear this loud as this tiger kind of jumps out
Oh
at
my
you.
god! Keep running.
And then you run by another cage and you hear this large bear in
Jesus!
a cage. And then you get to this spot where there's this large tree, and around it is tied this very large elephant. You've never seen an animal this big, especially up close. It's kind of hovering over you. It starts to turn and look in your general direction.
Is it in a cage?
No,
Separating
it's
me?
just tied to with a chain to this tree.
Okay. Well, I halt and then sort of just like creep back out of range of the rope and try to go around the rope.
Okay.
That the
And
radius
as you
of
do
it.
that, you start to hear it. The sound of cheers. And you notice this light in the corner of your eye, and you see now that you're inside this very large tent. And you see this like stream of light peeking through the corner of the fabric, a little bit to your left.
I'm gonna creep to that and peek through.
You see a large crowd filling this kind of circus. Lots of people in the stands, hundreds. And you see this woman in the center, bowing in that moment as everyone rises to an applause. And that's when you see her take her hat, put it back on, turn, and start to walk in towards the elephant, not too far from you.
I turn around and try to find a hiding place.
Okay, roll your flight for me, difficulty of 6.
Seven. Woo!
Okay. You kind of hide behind the lion cage. The lion's not paying too much attention to you. It looks sedated as you kind of hide back behind the wheel. And you see her walk in as the lights, like the curtain kind of parses as a light streams in towards the elephant and then closes. As your eyes adjust, you see her walk up to the elephant, put her hand on it, just kind of petting it calmly. And then she turns directly in your direction, is looking. It's as if she's looking for you. She just kind of scans the environment. And she kind of lifts her hand. And a flame lights in her palm as she's using it to kind of scan the room, lighting up the bear cage, the tiger cage.
Do I see any sort of exit that's not straight through her through the ring?
Not from this vantage point.
I want to step out from hiding.
Okay. You step into this light. As you stand firmly, I'd say about 50 feet separates the two of you. This light illuminating. You recognize her. It's definitely Amira, but older. Amira referred to as Jessica. Jessica definitely recognizes you as she grins. Lucas. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
How'd you get out? As she takes out the light and starts to slowly walk towards you. She's trying to be as non-threatening as possible. Her hands cupped together.
I'm more
Her
powerful than you understand. I've been trying to be nice to you, but I could end your life at any point. Truth is, I'm just sorry for what you've been through, and I feel bad.
What did they do to you there, Lucas?
At the facility?
Yes. The facility.
It was nothing like what you went through, because we escaped.
You don't know what I went through.
I have an idea. I talked to Joey, and he helped us escape, and he did so because he wanted to.
So he just decided it was time to leave and you left. It was that easy for him all this time.
Well, he had our help. But he was definitely way more powerful than all of us.
Not all of us.
Well, of course. The two of us are on a different level.
Roll your charm.
Yeah, I was trying to. I got a D20 plus 1.
Difficulty of 12.
That's 18.
Plus 1?
I
Yeah.
added the 1
Okay.
year.
So with your help, he was able to escape.
You could put it that way.
We could have just left. Why did he wait 5 years? Tell me, Lucas, how did Joey die? At this point, she's now 10 feet away, and she's been walking towards you this whole time.
He died giving his life to save someone else.
Who? I would also like to remind you in this moment, you feel your psychic connection reconnect. It's a subtle feeling in the back of your head, like an itch that you can scratch. Not like a jolt, but just an inkling of a feeling that there's someone out there you can talk to.
I'm at the circus.
We're
Everyone
also
hears
at the
that except Bert.
He's at the circus.
We're also at the circus.
Oh, you're not there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet? Okay.
I'm in the
This
back.
is happening at the same time
Okay.
of Isaac standing up and kind
Yeah.
of.
And then I'm
Isaac-
just in the back of the truck.
So you sit in the back.
Yeah.
Isaac almost died, but we're on our way to the circus too.
Can't talk now. Jessica's trying to kill me.
Who
What?
the fuck is Jessica?
Hi, Lucas. It's me, Isaac.
We're gonna have to talk about
I'm
this
not
later.
connected to a battery. Bert killed me and then saved me.
I don't know, but can we all just get in the car and get to the circus?
Maybe I can drive now too.
Maybe let's not. One near-death experience for the day is
I think
more
I should
than
drive. I'm gonna drive. Move over, Bert. I'm driving your car.
I'm in the back of the truck.
Okay. So, Malika, you start to drive. You make your way out. This circus is out next to the old train station, the abandoned one of the empty lots there. As you pull in, you see this fog surrounding the entire area. Dense, dark fog. Lucas. She's now standing pretty much directly in front of you. Why would Joey give his life to save someone he just met when the rest of us suffered for so long?
He wasn't saving one of us. He said he had to save a friend that was inside. Was that you? He used all of his power to keep something from happening.
Keep?
He held the explosion off for a time.
I felt Joey die. Just like I felt the rest of us die. Except for those fortunate enough to not be brought in. Like you. Like your friends.
Your problems suck, but putting us through what you've been through doesn't fix that.
No. I'm not putting you through anything. You're trying to stop me, which is the worst idea ever, Lucas. Do you know where they are?
Who?
The people who did this to us.
No.
Exactly. They're gone. Here, I'm free to be whatever I want.
This whole world is
And you
your creation?
could be that too if you want, Lucas. You could have that too. And the people that hurt us, that changed us, that made us who we are, they'll never be here. They'll never be anywhere.
No, we have to go back so that we can keep them from doing this to other people.
They won't. They're all dead.
They're dead here.
No. Look, I tried to spare you, but you came here. I gave you all, the rest of you, your own world. Your own utopia to do what you will with the rest of you. The lucky ones. I spared you. The other place where you were supposed to be, it was only supposed to be people like me, but your world you could rebuild on your own. I don't know why you came here. This was supposed to be mine.
I didn't want to come here.
Then who brought you?
I don't know.
How did you get here, Lucas? And why are you tearing down what I built? I made this, I deserve this, and you will not take it from me.
You can have it. I just want to go home.
This is what you don't seem to understand. Your home does not exist.
I don't believe you.
The explosion. You don't know. The world you were in, the place I gave you, it started when Joey died. Not everyone reacted like I did to his death. Some of the others, they went nuclear. We all felt it. You put us together in that room for that long. We all felt it. With the guards gone, the defenses down. It just happened. I saved who I could, and I built this place for me.
I don't believe you. We can go back. We just have to figure out how. You can stay here.
Go back where?
Go back home.
You don't have a home. You're different. They'll never accept you. That place is dead. More will come. The government, the same people that did this to us in the first place, they'll be there picking up the pieces. And when they find you, when they see you, what do you think they'll do to you? They'll put you in the same fucking room I lived in for years. Is that the life you want? I'm sparing you.
I don't need them to accept me. I've never been accepted anyway. But at least now I have friends and we can help other people. When we work together, we can do great things. And we can get rid of the evil people doing bad things.
Oh,
But as
so
long
we'll
as we're
fight?
not there keeping them from doing that, they're going to be more people like you who had to get locked up in a facility. We have to keep them from doing that.
So you want to play superhero?
Yeah.
You're a kid.
That's why I want to play superhero. It sounds really cool. You're here being sad. I want to go be a superhero.
Lucas, do you even know who to fight?
No. Not at all. But one of us is a park ranger.
Hello.
What? As she says what, the four of you walk into the circus. You don't see her immediately, but as she says what, Lucas, she lifts up. They're here. You are strong.
Yeah.
The lights in the circus go out. You heard the sounds of people from inside. Now they're gone. All of them. You just see empty seats around you.
We're in the corner. There's a sliver in the tent.
All of a sudden, Lucas, you feel a sharp pain in your head, and as you get, we're in the corner, his connection cuts off.
I don't know. Find the corner, you guys.
Do it so we don't see her or him,
No.
because it's completely
You're
dark.
in the dark.
I turn on the lights.
Just use your power.
That's what she means.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
She's looking for a
Oh
light
my
switch.
god.
But I want to try something new.
Okay.
So I like reach deep down inside me, and
Like
I
Bert.
get the sense.
No.
Yeah, I have a light switch. You can flick it on and off. Now, I reach deep down inside me, recalling that feeling of when I was able to activate my powers before, and I've only used it, I think, like 2 or 3 times. And I'm trying to find a shape to it, try to define it,
Okay.
and like send it in the direction that I think they're in, or just forward, you know?
Okay. You're gonna roll 2d4.
Okay.
That's gonna be difficulty of 8 because you're basically defining a new use for this power. It's gonna cost you 1 psychic energy token to use it. You have 16 left.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah.
But
Have at it.
2d4.
Alright,
Oh, these are cool. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
I wanted to roll this one twice.
Yeah, do that.
Because it rolls.
4.
So you have 6.
Okay, and I need.
You need an 8
Okay.
for it to succeed. Now it's a sliding scale of success, as Bert has figured out.
And you said we had 16.
You have 17 now.
17. What if
or
I use?
actually, I think somebody just changed what I put in. You have 16.
This is cool.
What if I use 10?
Okay. Walk me through what happens. To what you do, and I'll tell you the results. So tell me what happened.
Okay. So like I was saying, I'm trying to just recall that feeling in my brain, in my body, in my heart of when I used my ability before. And I remember I was just kind of like on, right? But now I'm like, I wonder if I can define this light that comes out of me, give it a shape, maybe move it and send it. So I'm envisioning this like orb coming out of me, and I'm able to direct it in a direction forward, because I'm getting the sense that, you know, the lights turned off and this is a very bad person, and I'm very protective of children.
Got it. So you kind of focus inward, pull all this energy together, and you start to pull this shape out of your body. You close your eyes and throw it forward as this immense light exits your body. It's in the shape of a person. As this person lands, hits the ground, and immediately starts to run, you hear Scott's voice, "I'm gonna kill that bitch!" as he starts running at full speed towards the back of the circus. And you now realize you have created the physical embodiment of Scott and pulled him out of whatever void he was trapped in as he runs towards the back. And this immense light is glowing from him. It's lighting up the entire arena, kind of visualizing everything. And as he starts to run, you kind of see her turn from the corner, see him, and you see Lucas standing there, his head kind of cocked as if like she had just done something to him. Lucas, can you roll your fight for me? Difficulty of 6.
Great. It's a 1 on a d4.
Lucas, you have 12 tokens.
I'll use 5 of them. No, I'll use 6 of them.
Oh my god.
So that's a 7.
You're able to kind of pull yourself back together just in time to see Scott running at full speed, much to your surprise. It's hard to make out that it's Scott because the light emitting from him is so intense, but he just runs at full speed and uppercuts this woman as she goes flying into the air up through this kind of circus top, ripping through the fabric as you see her body disappear. And he's like, "Holy shitballs, man, what the fuck?" Oh.
Whoa, Scott!
I want to fly. I want to fly after her and chase her and see where she goes.
Okay, that's going to be a difficulty of 4. Roll 2d4. You have 6 energy tokens. It will cost you 1 just to use it.
Okay.
Do I feel as though our mind link is like reestablished?
It's reestablished.
1, 3. I would like to use.
Lucas, are you
one
all right?
energy
Jessica's
token.
pretty messed up, guys.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is her world. She created it.
You fly up. You just kind of jump up. You see Mylin jump up into the air. As you go through the hole and you see her body flying, she stops and kind of repositions herself as you are now hovering in the air with her. Mylin, nice of you to join us.
She says that our world is gone.
Who is this girl?
Mylin.
I said that in my brain.
She was at the facility with Joey.
Yeah, but Goatman DJ said the world's gonna end like 55 minutes ago.
And that would have been a creation of hers if this is a world she created, so he was probably telling the truth.
Well, either way, we're kind of screwed. We have to do something.
I don't know, but she's floating in front of me. Like, I don't know if I just like punch her in the face or like how this works. Like,
What
how do
should
we
we
get
do?
out?
I knew the moment you came here. I felt it. How do you like your new life?
Oh, it's awesome. We both know how my new life is.
It's my old one.
I don't know how that's my fault.
Really? You don't remember the laughs?
I mean,
My clothes? The snicker when you found out my dad died?
I
Your
feel-
friends thought it was so funny.
I know, but that wasn't me. Like, I can't control them.
Oh, so you're just part of the group, right?
I mean,
Not the popular girl leading them along.
I don't ever.
I
tell
wanted
them-
you to know how that felt.
Yes, while I can see it is not a fun time. I'm very sorry that
You're sorry?
they were cruel.
Fire starts to glow from her hands. You're just sorry?
This is a bad choice, but I'm not laughing in character. I am just like, guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Her hand's lighting up like really bad, and like I'm just gonna like punch her in the face because I'm super freaked out. And I'm just gonna fly and like try and like haymaker her.
Okay, roll your fight, difficulty of 12.
Oh, my fight is my worst.
Yeah.
You just get a lot of exploding dice. Get like 3
This is
4s.
gonna go so badly. Help me. Nope.
What'd you
Wow.
roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, even with your tokens, you will not succeed.
How many? I'm still gonna put them all towards that. Whatever tokens
You
I
have 4
have.
tokens.
4 tokens. Okay, that's got me to 7. What did I need? 12.
12.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not a critical failure. You fly forward to punch her as her kind of hand that's on fire just reaches out and palms your face as you feel the skin on your face sear as your eyebrows and the edges of your hair burn off of your face and you start to fall to the ground. You see Mylin's body falling as it starts to go down through the ground. You've lost consciousness momentarily. I need you to roll a die. I want you to call odds or evens.
Okay. Odds. 1.
Okay. You start to wake up as you're falling. You're about 30 feet from the ground. I'm going to give you 1 chance to make a reaction.
I want to try and like kick the flight back in.
All right. You have roll 2d4. It's going to be a difficulty of 5.
Explodes.
1. So I get another
That
one,
first one
right?
exploded, yeah.
Oh, that's already 5.
Oh,
then,
that
right?
one explodes again.
So sorry, 5,
The
9.
9.
Plus 3, 12.
And that was just the first of the 4?
No, she did all the
Got it.
exploding.
Okay, that's really good. So you wake up and immediately kick your flight back in. I'm going to say
I want to.
instinctively, you're now so close to the ground, you reach out and you grab Scott's hand and you start to fly back up and just throw Scott. Scott is flying towards her like this, rising up through the sky. As you see this, it almost looks like a comet flying up through the sky. But as he goes to swing, all of a sudden, she disappears. Bert, where are you in all this?
Well, they were all talking, and I kept saying, "What are we doing?" And no one's talking to me. So I'm just still kind of like at the entrance of like heading into this pavilion. It's kind of tent.
They're all inside looking
Yeah.
up in the sky. And in that moment, you kind of feel something grab the back of your shirt, spin you around, and push you up against the wall as Jessica is now inches from your face.
But this is like adult Jessica?
Your age, yeah.
Oh. So
She's
okay.
17.
Yeah, okay.
As she's got you kind of pushed up against the tent.
Hey, Jess.
Something's not right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't right.
What did you do?
I learned something today. Look, did you think I was a bully?
You know, I used to have a crush on you. I know we were just kids, but you never saw me. I tried to talk to you so many times, and I was invisible. And I sat alone while everyone loved you.
I don't know if you know this, but, well, you did. Look,
You know how happy I was to learn you were one of us? Only to know that I'd probably still be invisible to you. So I gave you the life you always wanted. Mr. Popular, get any girl you want.
I'm not one of you anymore, though. And it sucks.
What happened? What did you do?
I'm sorry? I spent a lot of time, I guess, after you disappeared, being visible to a lot of people, too.
What was it like?
It sucks. But it's also not an excuse.
I grew up in a cage. You wanna know what used to make me most angry about that is I caught myself sometimes liking that cage more than the alternative. I hate that.
People suck.
You know her dad did this to us, right? Mylin. I had to watch her laugh at me when my father died. And then I had to look in the face of her father as he filled me with drugs, needles, poked and prodded me. I want her to know the hurt that I felt. I want them all to know how they made me and the others feel. The others like you.
You know,
And now she's one of us? She, who had everything, gets to be one of us?
I understand what you're saying. And part of me agrees. But something... I just realized that our actions really do have consequences. And people can get hurt even when we don't really plan for them to. Look, making someone feel bad isn't gonna make the pain inside you feel less. And then, she's still like holding me, right? There's nothing I can do about it.
I mean, you could try.
I know I have no powers.
I didn't even try. When I saw everyone start to burn, and I opened this up, I only reached out for anyone like me. I didn't even try. For a while, it was only me here. I wanted to be alone. So I ended up hating it. And even the people that made me hurt or ignored me or made me feel invisible, I didn't realize how good it felt just to know they were there. So I brought them back as best that I could, but You're the only real people here. Everyone else is just a mirage, a ghost, a memory. I tried to tell Lucas, there's no world to go back to, Bert. I watched it burn. I spared you all of that. I gave you a place to make your own. But there's nothing to go back to. One of the little ones, he couldn't control it yet. He was so little. And when Joey left, the pain we all felt sparked something in him, and it all went down. He's still out there somewhere. I couldn't bring him with me. If you all go back, there's nothing there but him. Lucas's family, your family, they're all gone. Has anyone else noticed now?
I'm looking.
So if you're looking, you would see now when she disappeared and Scott started to fall back down towards the earth and his light kind of re-entered the tent. You see her now with Bert pushed up against a wall on the opposite side of the tent, back towards the entrance. From your distance, it's hard to tell if this is a casual conversation or if Bert, I mean, she's holding him up against the wall. She's got her hands on
Scott, you
him.
need to break them up.
I want to use my powers to mind suggest.
Okay, now 12-year-old Lucas, I will remind you, you have 4 energy tokens. It will take you 1 to do this. Who are you suggesting to? Jessica or Bert?
Jessica.
Okay. She's very powerful, so this is going to be at the max of the difficulty, 2d4s, difficulty of 8.
Okay.
You have 4 energy tokens. You will have 3 left after you roll.
Yeah, we can do this.
So if you want that to succeed, you're probably going to...
Slow those dice.
That's a 1. And a 4. And a 4.
Explode.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
6. Okay, I'll use 2.
Okay. You have 1 energy token remaining. Tell me what happens. What do you do?
You want to go to the light, I say to her.
You're just suggesting go to the light?
The light source being Joey. He's the light source right now, right?
You mean Scott?
Scott.
Or Scott, yeah, sorry.
She lets go of you.
Guess?
The light.
The
Joey?
light?
As she turns and looks towards Scott, and Scott's like running at full speed towards her as he starts to reach his fist back and he goes to hit.
I want to push her out of the way and take the hit.
Oh my god.
I want to mind suggest Bert. No, I'm just kidding.
Bert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll your fight.
Okay.
Now remember.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you're not fighting back though.
No. Well,
You're just taking the hit. Then
yeah.
it's gonna be grit. You're gonna take your grit.
Cool.
I want you to remember in our very first playtest when we read the rules.
Yep.
About taking hits in this game.
Yep.
You can die.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Yep.
And we already established this is basically Super Scott.
And I'm just a dude.
You're just a dude now. Okay. You're gonna roll your grit.
Yep.
It's gonna be a difficulty of at least 10.
Just saying there's a chance.
Do you want to know how many tokens you have?
Yeah.
10.
Sweet. I'll use 8 of them.
I did not look at this before.
Yeah. So I got a 10. Then I rolled 2, so I'm using 8. That makes it 10. I'll make it a 12. Let's just make it a round even 12. That's super success then, or slightly better success. My life's on the line here. I kind of want to. There we go.
You jump in, push her out of the way.
Yeah.
As Scott sees this happening, and he's like, "The fuck, Bert!" And he kind of slips to try to stop himself as he face plants down into some elephant shit. As Scott just like falls right into it, his lights emitting out from his back. As he completely misses you as you push her out of the way.
Yeah.
She falls to the ground, sees Scott, looks up at you.
Bert, what are you doing? She's trying to trap us here.
No, we just. What was happening?
Bert, we have to end this.
Yeah, we
She
do.
quickly like uses a burst of fire from her hands to jump up. As she kind of floats back in the air. Stop! Everyone, stop. Thank you, Bert. I'm not trying to hurt any of you. I don't know what you want from me that I can give you. I saved your life. I tried to give you a new one. I'm doing the best I can. Whatever happened with you and with Joey, it started all of this. I did whatever I could to just stop it. I told them there's no world to go back to.
And then when she says that, I point just to Malika. You remember, though, there was a world that you saw, right? When you were shining your light?
Right,
That can't be true. Then
right.
Tell her what you saw.
Do I get the sense that I could do that again?
There's only one token left.
There are 2 tokens left.
I think I have to show you.
Okay.
There's another world. Look, but because I already tried my ability and Scott is now
Well, just tell me.
the light man, I recall that moment of shock when the whole world was okay and everybody was going about their business, but we were disconnected somehow and everybody was kind of faded out.
I saw the explosion, the blast. I watched everyone die.
No, I have to just look. And when I say look, I attempt to...
Okay, roll your 2d4, difficulty of 6. You have 1 energy token left. Was that an exploding die?
It's a 3.
No, it's just
3.
3.
5.
You have 1
Oh,
token.
6. Oh,
So
I'm like,
you
look.
put out your hands and you start to illuminate. As you do, Scott lifts his head up from the shit. Oh man, fuck you! As his light is kind of pulled back in, as you kind of like pull this wave of illumination around you as it pierces through this world. And you just see the old train station. There's no tint, it's daytime. And through this kind of window you've opened, there's cars driving by on the street, people walking. It seems like a normal day.
See?
No, this can't be true. I saw I saw it. I saw it happen.
I'm so sorry, but this is all real. This is the real world that we're seeing right now. I feel this is
Isaac
the
steps
truth.
forward in his tidy whities. Hi. You don't know me. I'm Isaac. I'm the smartest person you don't know. She's right. I've been trying to get there. I have my machines. I can sense it. It's there. You're holding us all back. Maybe what you saw didn't get everyone, or it was stopped. Malika,
Yeah.
shine your light up on the hill to the facility.
The hill would be over there. And I
Yeah,
try
like
to
kind of up.
move.
So you kind of move this window up. And as you start to move up the hillside, you start to see this kind of line where all the trees disappear. And this wave of destruction goes up the side of the hill. And you see these helicopters flying over. You see all these men in white off in the distance, in these white suits, like hazmat suits. You see these yellow barricades going up the road outside the hill. Look, Jessica, maybe the facility contained the blast somehow, and only everyone in that area died. Which means it would have got all of us. She saved us. As you can see, since that whole hillside is gone, where you would watch Joey pass at the river, Isaac's shed off in the woods, all of it is a part of that blast radius and gone. I'm sorry, I just assumed when I saw it happen and I reacted. Everyone around me died, and the blast was so... It was so big, I just thought the whole town... I had to bring us here. If I didn't...
I'm sorry for what you had to go through. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. But you have a life out there. Bert, Lucas, Mylin even, I don't know. We have a family and
If it makes you feel any better, my dad imprisoned me and also tested me. So I'm sorry. Also, he's not my real dad.
He's
Fun
not?
facts. Nope. All lies. My whole life's a lie.
And you could go back with us too, right?
No. No, I have a life here.
Is this really a life, though?
You have a real
I'm not going back.
you have a real
You-
life there, and we can protect you, and we can work together.
You don't have to go back if you don't want to, but
The facility's gone.
we want to go
The
home.
facility's not gone.
Well, at least they think that you're dead. You can start a new life, and you need to go back. Your Galaga score is really bad. You have a lot to work on.
Seems unimportant right now.
What new games have come out since?
What year is it again?
It's 1988.
Super Mario Brothers
What's that?
2. Wait, I don't know. You're gonna love it. The world changes as you move. It's crazy.
can't. They'll be looking for me.
They're looking for all of us.
They don't know about you yet.
What do you mean they don't?
That day you were brought in, they all died. All this data with it.
We could hide you.
I watched your dad, not dad. He's gone.
Oh, I know. It's probably honestly for the best.
I try to do this thing where I move the light with my hands to where she's standing so she can get a sense of where she would really be.
She's just standing in a field next to the train station.
Can you send us back though? Aside from it being freezing here, like this isn't a life. You said we're the only real people here.
I don't know if I can. I don't even know how you got over here. I did that. That was me. Hold on. And he runs out the tent to outside.
Why hasn't he put clothes on yet?
I don't know. I feel like this is just his thing.
He was like in the, you know, whatever the state that Lucas was in. Does he have still his suit though?
Oh, he's not in a suit.
Okay,
No, you got those two never picked up their suits.
that's right. That's right.
He comes running quickly back from the truck. He's got this broken headpiece and batteries. I think with Bert's power and you in this, I can get us home. But there were others.
What?
She said in the other place, everyone that was
Yeah.
like us, that's the world she made us for us to create.
Remember the lady pushing the carts?
Whatever happened to Lobster Man? He's like us. And all the people that were in that world, they're like us. Did you see people over there?
Yeah.
Those are all the people that the facility have experimented on.
I know Lobster Man's out. The rest might be savable.
Maybe.
Like Tanya or Teresa? I can't remember which one we had. We had both at one point?
My sister,
Yeah, your sister.
Tanya,
I'm just saying,
and Tammy.
I can probably get us home, but I don't
The rest of them.
know if I can bring the rest over. We're not in that world. We're not there.
Then we'll have to find a different way to get them back. But we can't do anything here. We can't do anything in a constructed world. Like we have to go back to the real world. We have to try.
Okay, Jessica, put this on. Lucas. You're the strongest there is.
I know.
You can help force this in her mind. Focus and think about home. Malika,
Yeah.
shine a light through.
Okay.
We can direct the way.
I guess if the light is coming out of my hands, I take her hand.
Okay.
And so her hand gets kind of lit up by that too. And I just grip on in a reassuring kind of way.
Okay.
'Cause I'm a ranger, and I guide people.
Okay. Lucas, difficulty of 6,
2d4.
2d4.
Easy.
Explode those
That's a
dice.
4. That's a 3. Okay, 9.
Okay.
And I'm doing my typical motion, but like I peek out
Where
and I see that she's like a few inches away.
when you're pushing into her mind the vision of where you want to lead to,
Mm-hmm.
where are you leading?
I've got this memory in my head of the laundromat where we first met. Not where we first met, but where we first met the night we talked about our powers. We met up at the laundromat. And I'm thinking of inside of there. And I like peek out
So you're
and
kind of
reach
doing
forward
that.
and touch her and then go back to focusing.
All of a sudden the light starts to like shift and vibrate as you kind of like and you see this laundromat in front of you as it's like this light tearing and pulling at the world itself as this kind of immense wind starts to pull you and try to push you away from it as it's pulling you back, and you all have to kind of brace. Before you walk through, what the hell's going on in there? What is all this?
Oh no.
I saw the light. Hello, this is a ranger here. Just checking in on.
Is he within arm's reach?
Within arm's reach. Roll your brains. That's gonna be your brain 6.
Do we have any rerolls?
Lucas, you have 8 tokens.
I'll use 7 just to
God damn
see,
it.
just because like I got my eyes closed, so I'll use all 7 to see if I feel like he's within arm's reach.
You can grab him if you want.
I just reach out and grab.
So you grab him. Little Lucas grabs Justin and throws him through the light.
Oh no.
In front of the rest of you as you all step through, and you are now all standing in front of the laundromat. Bert, Malika, Lucas, Mylin, Justin, and Underwear Isaac, all standing outside, middle of the day, cars going by, and you hear like this loud screech, and then you hear like a smash of a bumper as somebody slams into someone else, as Isaac's kind of standing there with the metal rod thing on his like on his head and with the batteries and everything else as he's in underwear, and he just kind of like looks like this. I'll see you guys later, I gotta get home. And he just runs down the street in his underwear away from the rest of you. Justin stands up. Oh, what's going on around here? I don't feel so good.
Oh my god.
Does he have powers?
He should, because he was just like an idea over there.
Justin,
No, maybe he was
Malika,
a
what
real-
is all this?
I got a lot of explaining to do.
Oh,
No
Is he a
more
real
lies.
person now? What is it? What did you do?
I'm sorry, I just heard somebody and I reached for them.
Guys,
and that is where we are ended tonight. As you now brought a ghost memory over to the other
It's
side.
just like a ghost. And he died in
He
this
died
real
in
world,
this
right?
world, yeah.
So people are
Killed
gonna see him and be like,
Freaked out.
Thank you all so much for going on this journey with us. You guys made it back. You made it back to the real world. But
What a
now
time.
we have other things to deal with.
Now there's a lot of- And Jessica didn't come through with us.
No. Jessica did not come through with you. You now feel compelled to mail Hyper RPG a box of PB&Js. Malika will just steal them and then we'll get to eat them.
They're called Uncrustables.
oh,
Friends.
dude, those are so good.
they're so good.
Shut up.
Oh, you're not a person.
Get out of here. Get out of here, you less than a person.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to Kids on Bikes tonight. I want to take this small moment to read through the donations, to give a big shout out to the audience. Thank you so much. Get active in the chat right now for a pack of some Magic cards. We're going to give away some of the new booster packs and a Planeswalker pack as well.
Damn.
So get active in the chat for that giveaway. I know it's been a while since we got to mail stuff out. We've been really busy. I know Malika talked to you guys about some of the stuff today. It's been nuts. Like,
My body
I think
hurts.
Malika and I are on the brink of
Physical and mental breakdown.
mental breakdown. Yeah, this is so great. I love getting to have this moment with you all playing a game and letting
I'm
the
so
real world.
glad Justin came through. I was thinking that too, but he was like, "Oh, he's gonna do it. This is great."
I put him there hoping somebody would do it because I want to see, like,
Where
let's
this
play with this
goes.
idea of a ghost in the real world. It'll be fun. A
Memory
mental construct.
ghost?
Yeah.
Do I still have to feed him?
Yeah, like is he a
No, it
person?
doesn't matter what reality you stole a sandwich. You still stole the main sandwich.
Shit.
Gotta.
Does he eat in this reality? Does Ghost Justin?
Gaika, if you could do the giveaway, that would be great. We're all busy on screen and stuff. So, and I know I don't get to tell you all enough. Like, literally everyone that works at Hyper is currently either on screen or operating the board right now. We had to downsize into the new year. We're a smaller team, so everyone's working really freaking hard to keep this channel chugging along for you guys. We have a lot of new stuff in the works, but it's really hard to work on that new stuff and paint the old house and clean the old house and build this studio and get everything set up. So we are pushing ourselves to the brink, and we're trying to give you guys our best. So we really do appreciate that you show up and you support and allow us to keep making this content for you all. So thank you so much for that. So let's read through some of these great tips. J Pistol, evidence. I heard the guy from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is going to play the Joker in the new Batman movie.
They love
This is the best bit.
Yeah, they
Travi,
really love that.
Mylin, get rich, kiddo. Richter Sr., Bert, Lucas, you guys have had a tough episode. Much love to the ladies, but Jessica's smacking them the most. Sagetopian, Bert, so you can succeed at something. Chat, token for Mylin. J Pistol, Mylin and Malika. Working Class Hero, Lucas, okay, she seems tough. You might need more tokens. Working Class Hero, Lucas, good luck in the circus. Yeshuaga Pow. 4 tokens for Bert. Yeah. Fupoy. Bert.
I used them.
Mel Pomeno. Push, Bert. Push.
Oh my
so
goodness.
fucked up. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that was so. I knew where that was going. I was like, oh no.
J Pistol, NPC, upstanding citizen and owner of a local restaurant. He's also the biggest supporter of the football team. He's very invested in the team's success. Literally, he's been placing larger and larger bets that the team will keep winning.
That's pretty good.
J Pistol, because we got out of that make-believe world where the football team is using all the performance-enhancing drugs, hit me up and we'll come up with a new NPC for next week. Beauty and Beast, Bert Token, Draco67, Mylin, Mel Pomeno, Mylin, go dummies, Arsenal Roy 2K, NPC Greg the Goatman Gaines, a late-night DJ for the town radio station who always seems a little too ready to reveal things you wouldn't think he'd know about. I almost didn't do that one because I was like, God damn it. The Kid Anon. So my family was a part of the construction team that built the new mall. According to my mom, my pops had to build a bunch of hidden passages for emergencies that lead to nowhere. Weird, right? Evidence for my rumor. Ooh, maybe we'll still get to use that one. Verge DX. Bert, he's the man. If he can't do it, then maybe these 10 tokens can.
Yep, they did. They sure did.
Amazing.
100%.
J Pistol, rumor. I can't believe the football team's actually winning games now. They must be using some sort of performance-enhancing substances. I hope they don't do drug tests. Matt Kendall Clare, token. Here are 2 tokens for the great Mylin. By the way, last Monday's Kids on Bikes brought a smile to my face since all of you, all 5, were so silly. Satyr739, token for Mylin. Fupioi. Lucas, for finding love at such a young age because he'll need this to get out of it. Eridence, so excited for more Kids on Bikes. This show is so much fun and is interesting to see what's going to happen next. This dimension has been pretty rough on Mylin, so here's a token.
Oh, thank you.
It's Pandar, NPC, Mr. Hemp, the high school band teacher. He's quite good at his job, but excels at teaching the percussion session. His full name is Charlie C. Hemp. He's also really into Batman.
Charlie Chimp.
It was like a thing from.
Oh.
It was this scary
see.
chimp.
We have it upstairs. It will watch you.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Sagetopian. There was a very active Freemasons group in town for many years. The building they were based out of became what is now Duval's Grocery in 1978. This store, which has an extensive basement and entry point to the rumored tunnels under the town. Evidence that will still probably be able to be used because even though this town was a construct, the town you're really in
Is a mirror
is
of
a mirror.
it.
So, Arsenal Roy 2K, rumor, I heard there's a woman going around stealing stuff. A real kleptomaniac that's so brazen, she'll take your stuff right in front of you and look you in the eyes as she's doing it.
Wait. So can I say the thing that I wrote down? I love the imagery of the fact that your character who doesn't understand people is like, I have thus eaten his sandwich, so I need to like fix the sandwich. But the fact that you just stared at him while he was eating it was like, yes, because before I was staring, so now I must do it again and stare at him while he eats, and that will thus solve the solution.
Makes sense to me.
I know it does. The imagery in my head was just cracking me.
I remember when that happened when she's like, I'm gonna watch him eat the sandwich. I'm probably like, what?
What I love is how much Malika is in this character.
I wrote down, drugs are bad, Bert. Try the light, find Lucas, get back. That was my goals for this show.
Drugs are bad, Bert. Winston EXE, hello, here's a token for Bert. Dark, wait, wrong show. PR Fan 2002, here's a token for Mylin, Lucas, Malika, and Bert. And Draco67 for Mylin. Thank you all so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day. We have a full day of meetings starting at like 8 a.m. I have a meeting... you have a meeting with some really interesting people at 8. I have a meeting at 10 for KOllOK 1991. We'll be getting photos of the cast for that and hopefully announcing this Sunday at our Hyperdrive. Don't forget, this upcoming Sunday, Hyperdrive will be announcing a whole bunch of new shows and doing a full, fun 12 hours of shows. It's going to be survival themed. You don't want to miss it. And let's see, after all of those meetings, we have more at 1. And at 2
They don't need
for
to know
audio.
that.
We don't need all that stuff. But I will be streaming tomorrow at 4 p.m. And at 6 p.m. is Blood Curdling Tales from the Loop. And what will be interesting is because Lucas and Amir are going to be helping Malika patch up and finish up the old house, I will be the only person in the studio. So if anything fucks up tomorrow, it is my fault. And so it'll be interesting to go from streaming to then running the board and getting them all set up and ready to go. So it'll be a fun day, and we appreciate you all support. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Woo! Bye. Bye.